and is promptly rejected.
Second game in a row where Jaleel has started off the game defensively, blocking a shot mark.
Open Grant thinking about a three, not a very good three-point shooter. Noel got it done. Got the roll. Nerve block on DeMar DeRozan. That will not be an easy cover. That guy is 10th in the NBA in scoring, and he loves to drive the basketball. Smith behind the back to Okafor, who has really had his way so far this and has killed the Sixers in the previous 2 games this year.
And we've seen him before start off struggling, finding his range, Scola, but it seems like as the game progresses, Mark, he stays engaged and finds his rhythm.
He's a 30 agent, formerly of the Atlanta Hawks, but he is out after arthroscopic right knee surgery for close to the next 2 months. Okafor off the miss by Ish Smith.
Got to take him.
Indeed he does. Jaleel Okafor. Raptors thus far shut out.
Nerlens doing a great job of rebounding and finishing the defensive exchange. Ooh.
Is Smith all the way to the cup for 2. Dwayne Casey's
Raptors are. The Drake uniforms aren't helping, Mark.
It's their secondary road uniforms. Inspired by Drake. And Lowry to the bench, but a very good sub for him. Corey Joseph, good signing by the Raptors, the 5th-year player from Texas. Spent the first 4 years of his career with the San Antonio Spurs. DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, 10th in the NBA in scoring. Ish Smith getting the 2 back of the other end.
And you can see him just pushing it right at
the Sixers, their first field goal in about the last 3.5 minutes. Robert Covington on the floor for the first time. The 3rd different defender on DeRozan. Valanciunas able to put it
Madison Square Garden, and it just seemed like he shined on the biggest stage, was dominant that day. One of the guys you left the arena talking about.
Okafor twirls into team. As a team, they're 80%. They get there just under 26 times per game. That's in the top 10 in the NBA. Okafor again, and he's got it going on with Jaleel Okafor.
It's interesting because you say, well, Biyombo's coming out, so they're going smaller. Not necessarily. Scola just as big, if not taller than Biyombo, and much more offensively gifted.
Cannon, it is for 3. The Sixers could use a consistent Isaiah Cannon. Sixers come up with a turnover. McConnell, Cannon, another 3. Yes! McConnell, the guy with the eye out for Cannon. Here now the Raptors out of the timeout. DeRozan encounters no one. And for the Sixers, their first turnover of the game nearly halfway through the second quarter. There it is for DeRozan again. Smith has it blocked. And here come the Raptors now up 1.
It's so important to stop this guy in particular, Lowry. When he isn't looking to score, Mark, he's looking to get other people involved. And he's just so tough. There he is.
Well, I'll tell you what, Isaiah Cannon. Good job by the Sixers to wall off DeMar DeRozan. Now, however, the mismatch with Ish Smith. Nicely delivered. Valanciunas throwing down 2.
But where he gets to play.
Valanciunas denying Isaiah Cannon.
Another time down the floor, Mark. Sixers don't get a shot as DeRozan scores in transition. Scola with the charge.
And also outside the restricted area. Very important, of course. DeRozan getting his after the slow start.
Not on anybody's toes, didn't roll anything.
Nerlens has been pretty durable. A lot of people a little leery as this Smith gets 2. Noel, of course, drafted with that knee issue. He spent what would have been his rookie season on the bench, did not play. Now his 2nd season of NBA basketball. And except for some nicks here and there, has been. Well, Dwayne Casey going small here. He puts the guard Corey Joseph in for the power forward Luis Scola. Is Smith yet
for Jaleel to spin off of him? That's a foul regardless of where the ball is.
Smith, who's been nothing short of brilliant.
It's right.
Footsies.
I said footsies.
For Toronto, by the way, their 8th turnover, 10 for the Sixers. Carl Landry is posting. Yep, you got it as well. Okafor is planted against Bismack Biyombo. Smith for a three, and he got it. And the Sixers, thanks largely to him, are down 9.
Been able to get to the rim. He's knocked down some threes, got some steals. Here they are running again.
Sampson running, going all the way in, and he throws his first points of the game.
And how under control was Nerlens? Once he got the ball, he usually is hurried at times. That time, under control, finds the open man.
Noel poked it away, but the Raptors able to recover. Landry sneaking inside against
players. Mark, can they inch their way back in this ballgame?
Raptors have ripped off 7 unanswered. Stauskas working it with Okafor. Smith again, high degree of difficulty, adding to his one tonight for Ish Smith, a career high 28. Keep in mind his previous career high 23. No Ish Smith, it's no ball game.
And what he's doing, Mark, is a sign of a good point guard. At the end of shot clocks, ball comes back to him. He's able to do something with it. No panic. Speaking off the game, trying to be a playmaker and knock down some shots, was unable to do so. Good sign for him, though, as we finish up this fourth quarter.
Sixers have it denied. Noel knocks it away from Lowry. Recovered, however, by Terrence Ross. Lowry for Valanciunas.
Oh,
what a play.
His shot. He's short enough that if you stay on the ground and just raise your arms up, you can still contest that shot. No need to jump on Kyle.
Hollis Thompson hits the 3. We're going to take on the Orlando Magic in London, England.
That's not close, right?
That's not close. Orlando.
Is that right?
I mean, I guess somebody's going to be the home team, right?
Somebody's got to wear white. Now the question is, will Orlando have any fans that travel with them? See a first round game where there's a lot of quiet people in those seats.
No, I think quite to the contrary. I think the English love our game. As Robert Covington hits a 3, you hope that continues in the future. Number 24 in the game for the first time is Norman Powell, a rookie from UCLA. And in case you're wondering, number 55 is DeLon Wright, rookie out of Utah. Happens to be the brother of a former Sixer, Darrell Wright. He is on for the first time.
His time in the NBA. Beat Duke this year after losing to them in the tournament last year.
Change for the Raptors, their 3rd straight victory. They will now lead the season series as Carl Landry hits the 3. By the way, the first he's taken this year. So they lead the 4-game season series with the Sixers 3-0. And the Raptors now a season high 9 games above the 500 mark at 24-15. The Sixers back at it here tomorrow night. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It'll be a 6 o'clock start. If you can't make it out, we'll have all the action.